Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. I am your adventurer Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to catch up with the Traitor. Alright, what we're going to do is explore a little bit of this tomb before this dialogue goes on and battle. So we finally cornered the little bastard, so hopefully we get access to the tomb where we need to go. After I'm done looting, I'm going to let the dialogue go on and combat. Afterwards I'll explain what went down, so here we go.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
There is as much vanity in your words as in the words of all who have not seen the wisdom of Grotus. Yet you seem a worthier leader than the arrogant Tartuccio. Perhaps in serving you, I shall open your eyes to the teachings of my faith.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine! Draw your swords and cover my retreat!
Victory! Let us strike as one!
This should do it.
Tear them apart!
A calculated risk. This will hurt. Let's try this way.
We are back from the long dialogue and fun combat. I picked the cleric over the inquisitor because I need a healer to round things out, and number two, I need a healer. So Lindsay's persuasion check kicked in nicely, and I got a choice between our cleric, which we have. So what I'm going to do is when I get enough time off screen, I'll level him up. I'm going to do is for my strategy for him, I'm going to go straight cleric for now, no special respecking and such, because I think there's better clerics out there and I need more like-a-mind people. If you don't have that, then guess what? Things are not going to really work out for you. The spells are not bad, but it's more, I think it's more chaotic and such, so that's all good. And another thing is, he's a little bit depressing for me. But he does have a one-shot of what we call healing yourself and people around you when you do it. And he has nice undead spell, what I call it, repel undead, or I call it turn undead. That's right, that's back in the game from Dungeons and Dragons. Real quick about turn undead, it could either make undead run from you, or you could absolutely destroy them, which is real nice. I do mean really nice to have on hand. So what I'm gonna do is explore this a little bit more, and also what we're gonna try to do is catch the little bastard. That's our next goal. So I'm gonna do is explore this tomb a bit more and talk about all that. When you do these tombs and such and dungeons, try to explore everything much you can. You never know what you're gonna get. I mean, there may be some great loot for you. There's also, if I remember right, in this tomb, I can't do something now. Might as well come back later. So it's probably one of those piecemeal dungeons where you do something now, but you can't do something later. Then you come back and you do the other thing you couldn't do previously and get more loot, which is a good thing. You should always look out for those. And let's see what dangers we go in this room next. Let's see here. And trap. You hit the X button, send in Lindsay. Hopefully she does disable. If she started to be a problem, I'll start building her towards that. Maybe her persuasion more and lore. Yep, trap has been disarmed. And let's go collect that loot. Real quick about disarming traps in this game, you get experience just like a Baldur's Gate 2, which is a nice bonus. So for now, I am done exploring this ancient tomb. So when we finish the story episode, I'll explain to everybody what went down. So here we go. We are back from the storybook episode. So our barbarian did great on the check, so great that the traitor will be caught, and we're getting close to the traitor, so that's great. We're going to try to get the Inquisitor back on our team, because that's the right thing to do, absolutely right thing to do. And if you see in these storybook episode checks, what happens is you get close to certain goals. You should always do that. And while I was off-screen, I leveled up our cleric. Our cleric in our party has great perception, start getting more lore stuff too, so now if I have him kept in my party, he'll be our lore machine for now. That is great. And also perception is great to help Lindsay spot traps, so I don't have to worry much. He also has bless, which is a great spell, like a nice buff spell. Resistance is not bad at all, so if I'm facing casters, yeah, I should cast that. Light's a great spell, yes. You can actually use that a lot in this game a few times with the dungeons. I'll show you all that in a future video on why, but still it's a very great spell, utility spell. But Bless is great, and then I cannot wait to see how Turn Undead is, and his area effect heals, which is awesome. I cannot also wait to see what his DDT is, and what domains he has, which is real nice too. Now our next goal is going to try to catch up to the traitor, so what I'm going to do is there's a cutscene ahead, I'm going to let it roll on, so here we go.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobolds' glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search! search and bring it to me. Who is there? How? Here, you fools, I mean tribesmen. Don't listen to his lies. I shall bring you to glory. Just help me find the relic and stop this trickster.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Let us strike as one!
Yeah.
Tear them apart!
This should do it. A calculated risk.
We are back from defeating the kobolds. What went down was our traitor disguised himself as a kobold shaman, and the kobolds listened to him since the traitor was very smart and the kobolds are dumb as a brick. In other games, for instance, Deacon from the Neverwinter Nights series was pretty smart. Unlike these kobolds here, they're not smart, and plus we killed them for fun, which is a good thing. Alright, let's go investigate more and get some more loot. Alright, about this little traitor, the purple mushroom gnome. Yeah, he outgamed us a little bit at the banquet hall, but he's starting to slip up. I mean, first of all, he led the cleric and the inquisitor who was formerly in our party to the ancient tombs. One of them was fed up. We got him as a membership. I bet the other one's going to be really fed up soon, which is a good thing, so that's nice to get some allies. Still don't trust him, though. I'll place both of them, like, easily. And I said before, go explore everything. It helps big time, you never know. But let's go onto the map now. That's the only place we'll go to and see what's up. And because what went down in the battle and during the cutscene, we got pointed to the next location, so being that storyboard check was a bonus, so that was real nice. So let's keep on going to the location we're going to go to next. Looks like it's a big tree on the map. So let's see what kind of fun we could get into and how we're going to do it. And let's go explore more. At the time I was trying to figure out how to do this, but there's really only one direction. There's the main quest thing on the upper left, but we're going to go do this little side thing first. Alright, we got to the river, so now we're going to enter this area. And as soon as we enter this area, a cutscene will appear, and we're going to just go through it, and I'll explain to everybody what went down a little bit afterwards, so here we go.
Greetings. I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I have conducted at Lady Jamande's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Yuravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies. We almost had Tartuccio cornered when this damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. My people can barely stand, so I would be grateful if you would help us capture this Tartuccio. He must be somewhere nearby. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. The Sword Lords will remember this favor. That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamandi is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure. Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time, King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man. Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Gares are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Gares, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands. Fair enough. For a Gares, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else, and I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow. My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love. Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve. Fairness befits a ruler. Be sure, I've learned my lesson well. Well then, ask away. House Gares owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains. The landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight. It is an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy. A long time ago, the Gares house entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Golka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost the Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Toval Golka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Gares. The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me, but we all know how that went. As you wish.
Alright, so now we got a task to bring the traitor alive or dead, and so far we're in the clear, which is a good thing now, so we're just gonna hunt down this traitor. So our next video we're gonna focus more on that, because that's our main goal. Well, that's all the time we have for this video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Later's all.